We could see pubic hair, skin, and everything. Like honestly.
Are you seeing the opening?
Yes, because we were like this with my clothing.
Did you touch her, bro?
One of our friends that was at the birthday dinner with us, after that happened, she sent the video to her mom. Her mom was like, no way, that lady was at the brewery less than an hour ago causing a crazy scene.
No. Alright, what's going on, guys? We're going to be watching another body cam video. Woman realizes viral TikTok destroyed her career.
I've been to work for the state, and if I have to watch her cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS. We're all sitting over there. You don't get to touch them. They don't look.
Due to the shortness of her skirt, it was like this, and you could see everything open.
Here's this woman I don't know who just came up and touched my bare butt. Like, I have no clue who this is.
A video of a heated confrontation between a mother and a group of younger women goes viral. It captured the aftermath of the older woman tugging on the younger one's skirt, claiming to prevent lewdness. Drama reaches untenable heights as police seek the truth in a case of conflicting, sensationalist reports. The following is based on official police records.
I hope she go to jail.
It's the evening of April 20th, 2024. Sakura, a Japanese steakhouse in St. George, Utah, is booked with high schoolers before their spring formal dance. Footage uploaded to TikTok captures a heated confrontation between waiting diners.
I have been to work for the state, and if I have to watch her cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS.
You're over 18.
She is 19 years old.
You don't get to touch her.
You don't get to touch her.
What's captured on camera is only a fraction of what each side would later claim happened.
You don't get to touch her.
We're all sitting over there.
You don't get to touch her. They don't look.
The clip, posted by CC Snow, is viewed over 500,000 times within hours. But what viewers don't know yet is that the woman threatening to call CPS does in fact work inside the Utah Attorney General's office.
She's about to cook her shit.
Why are you it's not appropriate.
The older woman, later identified as 48-year-old Ida Ann Lorenzo, files an incident report with the St. George Police Department as she perceives that her family's safety is at stake.
We were at a restaurant yesterday. I was sitting with a 10-year-old sitting on my right-hand side. A bunch of girls walk in. Their skirts were so short that as we're standing there, I see the 10-year-old pointing to one of them, and you could see her entire and the butt cheeks and everything hanging out. And immediately I was like, oh my God, that is completely inappropriate. We do not need to be sitting at a restaurant having a 10-year-old look at someone's private part. They were saying that this particular group of girls, they're called the Slut Squad, and they were just bullies. They bullied everybody around them.
That's their actual
in my
name?
opinion, if 17-year-olds that are going to a high school ball are sitting there calling them bullies and they're known and labeled as the stripper squad, in my opinion, they're fully aware that this behavior is not okay.
She claims to have only acted because the police could not in a timely manner.
But making a police report
meets the
is
responding
nuts.
officer the following day.
Hello, are you Ida?
Yes.
Hi. Good.
Good to meet you. So these little girls have continued to incite a mob, and I've been harassed all day. Not only did they took it down from St. George Post and her Facebook, but now she put it on Instagram, and now she put it on TikTok. Like, at some point, something needs to be done and needs to be stopped, and they have a reputation for doing this, which is why none of the minor kids wanted to get up and say anything. And so...
She bored as hell, man.
I don't...
The video she posted has currently reached 517,000 views.
Who the fuck is this?
Dale.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that she was not wearing any underwear.
As we could see, yeah, exactly. We could see pubic hair, skin, and everything. Like, honestly.
Are you seeing the opening?
Yes, because we were actually seated, and she was standing up, and she was at a higher.
So you were under her.
Due to the shortness of her skirt, it was like this, and you could see everything open. Not only were there minors involved that were all seated around me, but my son was present as well. That's the only reason why I was like, listen, you're hanging out in front of minors. That's not something that you should take lightly.
Well, just contact your employers, let them know the situation. And now they might be getting.
Well, I talked to one of the attorneys, and
that
we're
her
like,
son, bro?
I talked to
This
my
nigga
boss,
outta here.
and she was like, if she actually was showing her body parts, she's gonna get charged.
Shortly after Ida gives her statement, the other side of the
that's supposed to
story
make-
presents itself
Uh-oh.
from none other than the recipient of Ida's unwanted skirt tug, 19-year-old Avery Leroy. She agrees to come down to the station accompanied by witnesses.
She came up, reached her hands, her cold hands went up my skirt, and I felt her hands up my skirt, and then I felt like a tug. And like my skirt doesn't go down much further, like it's not that short of a skirt. And so I felt this tug, and I like whip around thinking it's one of my friends or something. And I'm just kind of standing there in shock. So I'm like, here's this woman I don't know who just came up and touched my bare butt. Like, I have no clue who this is.
So I stood behind her, and I was like, go like this with my clothing,
Did you
and
touch
I
her,
was
bro?
like, you know, you should probably cover up. And then at that point, she turned and she was like, like that. And as you can see,
Bro, you know what's crazy? If she go to jail, it's gonna be her fault anyways, because they probably weren't even gonna report her, even though she needs to be reported for this. They probably weren't even
they
gonna
were
report her.
mob rushing at me as I was trying to
She
stand
wanted them to
behind
get
her
in
to
trouble
cover
so bad.
her butt.
She does that, and then she says, you're underage, you should probably hide that. If you think I'm underage, why are you touching a minor at all? Especially if you think I don't have underwear on.
Yeah, the logic wasn't there.
No. And then she came back up a second time after Avery came up. Our other friend Avery, fun fact, same name, she was standing right next to her. And the second time she came up, she touched both their hips and squeezed them, like pinched us, and said she was going to call Child Protective Services if she saw them. The rest was on video.
I saw the video, and I think 57,000 other people saw it too.
Yeah.
More of Avery's friends join her at the police station to give witness statements.
What did she say
gosh,
exactly
she need to go to
before?
jail.
Because the video doesn't. It's bits and pieces. But did she identify who she was?
She just said, I
work
work
for
for
the
the
state."
state, and
Avery's friends makes a claim about Ida's activities before the incident that night.
one of our friends that was at the birthday dinner with us, after that happened, she sent the video to her mom. Her mom was like, no way, that lady was at the brewery less than an hour ago causing a crazy scene.
No
And
shit.
so then she showed up there, and when she was looking at us, like her eyes, she wouldn't look at anybody in the eyes when she was talking. Like, she just did not seem wrong.
Oh, she was
I
out of
got a
here.
standing ovation from everyone that was seating behind me.
That's totally.
because
I got a standing ovation. She needs to go to jail.
Beside the point.
How sensitivity of the nature, and everyone thought she was a minor because she did look like a minor, and there was a ton of kids. It was the high school ball.
Did you think she was a minor?
Yes, I did. I actually thought she was, and that's why I was like,
I just don't
so
understand.
he
I
got
don't understand why you
charged.
went up and touched her.
While the officer attempts to argue personal space, Ida redirects focus to the opposing group, who she argues is known for
She's
disruptive
cooked, bro.
antics. Atop the applause she claims to have received, she says she has the full support of the restaurant owner. The only problem is that Avery makes the same claim.
The restaurant comps our meal, like they gave us 20% off our meal, like they felt so bad. The restaurant was on our side completely. They didn't say my skirt was too short at all.
After Ida claims over the phone that a former employer requests that she close her LinkedIn profile, she returns to the police station to fill out a witness statement form.
I had my concerns from the get-go. And I'm going to just be straight up with you because this is kind of where we're at. You said you talked to her first.
Right, I was trying to talk to her. Yes.
After you pulled her skirt.
Well, I covered her
Do you
up.
understand how a reasonable person would be like, I was just touched? No conversation before that? And then
I actually thought she was a high school
I didn't ask her.
student with
That's worse.
the rest of all
That's
the
what I
kids over
mean.
there.
That's worse. That makes it worse for me. I don't like
imagine if
that.
this
You
was a
mentioned that
dude.
you saw this girl's opening, pubic hair,
Well, we could see.
creases, all of the above.
Yep.
The girl has sent me a video of her twirling in that skirt, photos of the skirt. She was wearing underwear and shorts underneath her underwear.
Do you want me to put out there into the whole world that I saw her vagina?
I don't want you to touch her. First off, how much did you drink that night?
I actually hadn't been drinking at all.
You were not drinking at all?
You were
No,
at
not
it.
before
We
that.
seen you
Not
at the
before, it was
brewery.
after?
Causing a scene.
Right. We had dinner. We actually sat down and we had
You
dinner.
don't think alcohol is impairing your judgment for this?
No.
And when you're saying, I work for the state, I'm this and that, I'll do this. You're airing out that for, you got to be held to a little higher standard like me. The hardest part for me with this is I understand your concerns as maybe a mother and as a community citizen. I get that. But
Well, not to mention
you
that
took action on this. There was no incident. You created it. You put it into action. The consequences of your actions have been all of this. This has nothing to do with them. Today, you're going to be pushed under arrest for such a bad. Okay? So that's the unfortunate side of all this.
You're arresting me?
You're right now, you are under arrest, okay? So just face my sergeant and put your hands behind your back.
Ida is placed in handcuffs without incident while the sergeant calls her son to pick up her car parked outside.
But I'm probably going to lose my job now because of it. And all I was trying to do is to be conscientious of the fact that she was really exposing herself. And, you know, I've already told you so. I probably just should quit talking at this point.
Ida Lorenzo was booked at the Purgatory Correctional Facility in Hurricane, Utah for sexual battery. According to news sources, the Office of the Utah Attorney General terminated her employment the next day.
And
despite
fired.
wielding her position like a sword, she'd only been employed as a probationary worker for a little over a month. On July 28, 2024, Ida entered a plea in abeyance for a reduced Class B misdemeanor charge that would carry no sentence. Following a hearing which took place on July 29, 2025, the case was dismissed. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering cases...
Damn. Well, there goes that video for you guys. I guess the case got dismissed, whatever. She lost her job for doing that. Hopefully she learns from that because she's absolutely ridiculous. You can't just go around touching people. Then she wants to say she thought she was a kid and makes it even fucking worse. But like always, guys, I appreciate y'all coming over through here, watching this video with me, having a good time. If you enjoyed it, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to watch. If you're not sub. And just like always, I appreciate it.